Do you know 3 million tests are conducted by IELTS every year? Do you know that IELTS is marked as the ultimate English proficiency test by more than 10,000 educational institutions worldwide? Today we are going to be talking about 10 frequently asked questions related to IELTS. So guys, this is Shruti Wadhwa and you're learning IELTS with Shruti. Let's get started. So guys, the first question that we are frequently asked about IELTS is how long is the score valid for? Now the score is valid for 2 years, but you can appear n number of times during that 2 years and your last score will be calculated as your score. So second question that we are frequently asked is the age limit to which you can take the test. The test is not available for students who are under 16 years, but above 16 years, there is no age limit. So anybody who's above 16 years can apply for IELTS and take the test. So guys, the third question is how to register for the test. Now there are 3 ways in which you can register for your test. The first is that you can open the website of the company that you want to take the IELTS for, whether it is from the British Council or through the IDP. The link of the websites are given below in the description. You can go in person to the offices that are available in your cities and hand over these application filled forms to those companies and apply through them in person, or you can send these application forms that you have downloaded and filled up correctly to the courier addresses. The addresses are provided in the website address. The next question is how to pay for these tests. When you actually give an online application form, you need to pay online through a credit or a debit card. The options are available even for Paytm, the UPI addresses. The second is when you go in person, they do not accept any cash or check. Either you have to pay through a credit swipe or a debit swipe, or you can actually create a demand draft in favor of that company, payable at whatever the places that they have mentioned in their websites, and submit these demand drafts when you go in person to the offices. Or if you send up your filled forms in courier to the companies, then you need to send these demand drafts along with the filled up application form. So this is how you're going. So guys, the next question is about cancellation or transferring of your IELTS test. This can be done through 2 ways. The first thing for this you need to do is to download the form, either for the cancellation or the transferring of your IELTS test. From where you have to download it, the link has been given in the description below. Download the form, you fill it out online and email it to the company concerned. You need to send your scanned passport copies along with your test proof to the email, or what you can do is you can visit the nearest office in your city and ask them to help you transfer or cancel your IELTS test. And this can be done. I don't think there is much of a problem doing it. I myself got transfer of my test done because I accidentally filled academic instead of general training, and due to which I had to transfer my test. And this was done on a stipulated fee of $36.75 that I paid online, and my transfer was done. So this is one of the easiest ways that you can follow to get your IELTS test transferred. Okay. So guys, the next question is about the best way to prepare your IELTS. This is the question that I'm asked very, very frequently, and by almost every student of mine. They asked me how to prepare it conveniently and in an organized way so they can clear the IELTS. So I will tell you 3 ways of preparing for it. The first way is for the student who is a little poor in English. You need to prepare it thoroughly from a guiding institute where you can actually learn how to put grammar in use, learn to put how phrases in use, and you need to improve your overall English to actually attempt this test. It could take you 2 months, it could take you 3 months, it could take you 4 months. So this is something that you need to follow to clear this test. The second is for students who are a little average in English. You only need to brush up your speaking and your grammar, and for that you can join a coaching institute for a month or 2 and prepare this test thoroughly so you can actually increase your overall band. The third is for a student who is very good in English, who is thorough in English. you need to prepare it nicely, because overconfidence will not help you clear it. You need to practice it, because practice is the key. Once you are thorough with your English, grammar, your lexical course and your spoken English, you need to start redoing the tests again and again and again. Once you're done with at least 100 tests, I would then call you that you're prepared. Until then, you are not prepared. The next frequent question that we're going to talk about is how long does the company take to give you the result? Usually in a pen and paper IELTS test, the result is declared on the 13th day of your test. And in the computer delivered test, it's usually declared in 3 to 5 days. So if you are in a hurry to take the test and you need to be ready with your IELTS score earlier than what pen and paper is going to take, you can shift to the computer delivered IELTS on no fee basis in case you've already paid for pen paper test. So you can switch to computer delivered IELTS test and you will be getting your score a little early. So the next question is what to take in the IELTS center. You just have to take your original passport, which is not expired, to the IELTS test center. Nothing else is allowed. No bag, no car keys, no pen, pencil, eraser. Everything will be given to you at this. The next question that students think about and ask me is, do all the sections happen at one time? The 4 sections that are reading, writing, listening and speaking. No, they do not happen at one day at the same time. No. Reading, writing and listening test happens on one day together without a break. The second test is the speaking test, where an interview is conducted for 14 to 15 minutes. That test usually happens 7 days either prior or after your test in pen and paper delivered test. But in computer delivered test, speaking section happens 3 days before or after your reading, listening and writing section tests. So it does not happen in one day. The next question that we are going to talk about today, can we get our papers remarked? This is one question that bothers so many students, and I'm going to tell you today that yes, you can get your paper remarked when you get your score. In case you feel that some section you performed very well and you could not score according to your expectations, you can actually get it remarked by downloading the form. Again, the form link will be given in the description below. You can download the form, fill out the form, either send it online in an email, or what you can do is you can send it across to the company details address, where you can tell them which section you want to be remarked for a stipulated amount of 11,400. This is a refundable amount. If in the remark they change your score, they will refund this amount. If your scores remain the same after remarking, this amount will not. So these were the top 10 frequently asked questions. We had to go through hundreds of questions to jot down the top 10 questions that are asked by the IELTS students. If there's any question or query, you can join the chat group link that we are sending in the description box below. We'd be happy to help you. If you like the video, do subscribe to our channel, hit the bell icon to get more such educative videos. Thank you for watching.